Ooh. Yeah. SpongeBob can keep all his I'm ready nonsense. Oh. Okay. Enough SpongeBob bashing. Ugh. It is 4 o'clock, and I am doing this thing now. Yeah. Well, if you are here watching this, then welcome to my final week of the first Armored Core. Just the first one. I'm totally going through more Armored Cores after this one. This is my final week of the first one. And welcome back, King Thunder. And looking at the chat reminds me I really need to look into Streamlabs. Because I need to put chat on screen some point. Yeah, so it doesn't just sound like I'm talking to myself when I put this up on YouTube. So, formatting changes eventually, I'm thinking. Oh, but I am going to be a bit sluggish today. Did a lot more walking than I intended to do yesterday. And with a lot more weight on me. So, I am going to get into this. Let's see, where was I? Alright, so you say you have some notes. And so do I, as it turns out. But mine are probably a little different. EA this week. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, EA this week. They closed out Visceral. I have a feeling I'm going to be a little angrier about that tomorrow when I learn a bit more about Visceral Games, because I did not get a chance to look them up over the week. Alt-tab's not cooperating. But they canceled a Star Wars game in doing so, so that's probably not great. Oh man, that is a depressing little tidbit. Thank you. That you say that Snake and Otacon were both supposed to be executed at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4. Ooh. Because that scene in the cemetery wasn't depressing enough. Wow. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, as I did say, this is going to be my final stream of the first Armored Core. I did want to get a few parts from some of the missions, some of the hidden parts, and to that end, I have a page up on Game FAQs, because there's no way I'm going to find all of these on my own. So I am going to try and hunt some of these down, and by the end of the stream, I want the Moonlight Blade. Oh god, I hope that train's not showing up on the microphone. I hate trains. I work on my noise gate. So let's see. I've already got the Kurosawa. And where are we? Okay, first part on the list. And who is this guide by? Because I want to give credit to the author. The guide on Game FAQs by son of a Sim Steven from 2003-2004. Okay, well, before I pop in on that, yes, Rey Mysterio. Let's see, grab this microphone. Yeah, Rey Mysterio killing someone last year. I thought I remembered hearing about that as 619, his trademark move where he jumps through the ropes and whip kicks around back into the ropes. Yeah. I'd heard that he broke the guy's neck doing that. That the guy had his head at the wrong angle and suffered a broken neck and died shortly thereafter. So the whiplash knocking him unconscious is bad enough, but yeah, the guy dying later that day. Yeah, I've been meaning to look up, see if Mysterio is still even wrestling, because that'd be jarring. I mean, I suppose that's a bit reductive to say, yeah, he just kicked someone in the head and they are dead now, and that would be jarring, but yeah. I heard about that. I haven't really kept up with wrestling too much. I started watching it again about WrestleMania time and fell out of it again. And before that, I hadn't watched it since 2005. So, you know, poking my head in and out. So where was I? Okay, yeah, the guide by Sim7, the first part on the list that I don't believe I have, is from the mission Eliminate Strikers. I've already completed that one. I want to see if I can find ones from missions that I haven't completed. Eliminate Squatters. Okay, well, I've already done that mission, so I will come back to that. Remove gun emplacement has a part. Remove base occupants. Ha. Okay. Yeah, if I can't find one in the next few looks, I'll just go to the one in Eliminate Strikers and then keep looking afterwards. Okay, next up is Guard Freight Train, which I don't think I did. Ah, here we go. Alright, Super Best Friends play. Alright. Oh man, Rey Mysterio. I always loved that guy, watching him. I liked watching the aerial wrestlers, and I understand they've got like a cruiserweight and lightweight wrestlers show on now, and got to see a little bit of that, and that was pretty awesome. It's like a shorter show, I think, and yeah, I remember watching Neville at WrestleMania. He was pretty rough, but you know, I always grew up watching like Rey Mysterio Jr. and oh man, I can't even remember some of them now. I feel like a jerk. Okay, we have an emergency. We have been informed of a plan to attack our long-haul freight train, Boulder. We are unsure of the enemy's exact target, but it is likely that they are after the confidential cargo in the lead car. The train's next stop, Heavens Rocks Supply Depot, has very little cover. We feel that this would be an opportune location for the enemy to attack. Go ahead of the train ASAP and head for the supply depot. Give the highest priority to ensuring the safety of at least the lead car. The cars further back are not particularly important at this time, but we will up your pay by 10,000 credits if all the cars are safe. We're counting on you, Raven. Okay. And sadly, I didn't get to make that lightweight core you mentioned last stream. Some of the parts for that machine are on this list. Okay. Let's see. Eliminates... where's the... Okay, Guard Freight Train. Alright, yeah. Said should find the part inside the containers farthest away from the railroad tracks. Okie dokie. Okay, the Transformers movie from 1986. I have seen that all of 1 or 2 times when I was a small child. I don't know why I never got back to that, especially now that I know who Orson Welles was and know who Michael Bay is.
We've reached the fuel depot.
Oh, Orson Welles being the guy who used Citizen Kane, voiced Unicron in the Transformers movie. Don't think he was too thrilled with it either. Alright, where are we at? Okay, come on. Where are you at? Alright. Oh, this is going to be fun in a heavyweight. Okie dokie. Wow. Let's see if I can... Alright. Well, there goes my focus. Oh, boy. Well, I think they made the AI for this mission just good enough where I am going to have problems with them. Alright, there's the part. Now, let's see if I can finish this mission. Okay. And another little Orson Welles tidbit before I get back to the chat. Pinky and the Brain. There's a cartoon. I believe the cartoon episode name was Yes, Actually. I loved that one when I was a kid, but I didn't get the joke at the time. It was a brain in a... Ooh, boy. In a recording booth, recording lines for, like, commercials and stuff. I didn't know at the time that Brain voicing that, it was a parody of, Orson Welles doing that exact same thing. Ah, come on.
It's no use. We can't hold out any longer.
There is... Ah, boy, well, there goes that. Well, I'm a sitting duck because not enough energy.
This is Boulder. Refueling complete.
Come on.
We're
Come on.
underway.
Oh. Oh, well, that's great.
Combat operations halted.
Leonard Nimoy voiced Galvatron. Are you referring to the 86 Transformers or that Michael Bay one that Nimoy was also in? Because I can't remember the Michael Bay movies at all. Okay, that part was... Well, I guess I get the part. Ooh. Yes, the robot alchemic drive pricing. I did take a quick peek. I rarely buy anything on eBay. I really should look into them a little more closely. But Amazon, they had some decent prices. I'd have to give them another look. It'll probably be a month or two at least before I get back to looking at that, given the rate that I played through this. Because Armored Core game-wise, I've got to still grab Master of Arena, and then I've got a lull where I've got like 3 Armored Core games in a row. And so I'll probably give Robot Alchemic Drive another good look when I get to Armored Core 2. Because I already own 2, Another Age, and 3. And so if I'm looking to buy additional games for the stream, then I'll have a little bit of a spot where I can squeeze those in without having to, like, wait. Okay, so that was Guard Freight Train. Now... Okay, eliminate strikers. Actually, I want to jump down to Guard Factory Entrance if I haven't already completed that. Okay. Okay, so Nimoy being in the 86 movie, that is cool. Now I really do want to go back and watch that. Okay, yeah. And I have not played Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. There were a couple of Mortal Kombat spin-off and offshoot games, and I think the only one that I ever played was Mortal Kombat Mythologies, and I'm pretty sure the version I played was Nintendo 64, because I seem to remember it being like the cutscenes were like really kind of crippled on that version. Sad thing about a lot of Nintendo 64 games, cutscenes didn't quite happen. I think Vigilante 8, the car combat game at the time, kind of suffered from that. Fortunately, my brother owned the PlayStation versions of Vigilante 8 and its sequel, Second Offense. And I love those games. Also, still own the version of Resident Evil 2 on Nintendo 64, and while it's a bit sluggish and a little bit blurry compared to the PlayStation one, it's fun. Okay. But to answer the question, no, I have not played Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Before I start doing too much more rambling. Okay, mission synopsis. We have uncovered a plan to destroy our underground factory in the Whiteland area. We think that Murakumo is behind it. We are not sure of the specific details, but since the factory is underground, they can't do anything unless they get inside. So we want someone to guard the entrance to the factory. The gate cannot be opened from the outside as long as the lock system is not destroyed. We will need several days to put up a full-scale security system. Of course, we will pay you during that period, whether or not there is an attack. Not a bad job, huh? Do it well. I would just love once in one of these kind of games where they say, yeah, we'll pay you whether an attack happens or not, and then you get in the mission, nothing happens. That'd just be, I'd laugh so hard. Okay, this is guard. Factory entrance. Okay. Ooh. Northeast corner of the map in the out of area zone, and this is a booster part that I'm looking for. And hopefully I'll be able to actually complete this mission. There was a Mortal Kombat game. I'm going to have to look this one up. I believe it was Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
Main system, engaging combat mode.
And
Enemy aircraft approaching.
Northeast.
Number of planes, 5.
Come on. Oh boy. One down. So, you may have noticed I still have the Karasawa equipped. And where is it? Okay. Said there's a container, so either I am in the wrong direction, or... Yep, opposite corner of the map, I think. Let's see, where are you? Yeah, the Mortal Kombat franchise, though, just as a whole, has so many characters in there. It's almost unfortunate that they don't... I don't think they could ever have enough resources to spin off more of those characters into like their own games, and I think that would be really great. And Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks was an instance of that actually happening. And
Lock destroyed.
oh crap!
Combat operations halted.
Well, I probably should have saved before I started this mission, but thankfully only lost a grand. Ooh. Okay. I hadn't really heard of the Shinnok redesign, and for him to basically be Dracula? No, I missed that somewhere. The last Mortal Kombat game that I played in its entirety was Mortal Kombat 9. I do not own X, XL, any permutation thereof. NetherRealm really, really pissed me off with that, and it's probably more Warner Brothers' fault, with how chopped up the monetization has been with that, and just tons and tons of DLC with it. But I still want to play the game. And so sooner or later, I'm probably going to like pick it up on a sale, or if they somehow throw like in one of the versions is it in like a humble bundle, because I really want to play it, but I don't know. I guess I'm just being obstinate, stubborn, because you know, because it's like my whole stance on DLC. It's like I don't want to encourage them. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I already forgot which mission I was on. Guard factory entrance. Okay. This one that I hadn't completed. That should make it a little easier to spot. Okay. Yes, a picture of him would be kind of cool. And it'll give me a... well, yeah, I'm gonna have to invest in a multi-monitor setup because as it stands, I have the chat and on a completely different device from.
Enemy aircraft approaching. Number of
I have the
planes,
chat on a completely
5.
different machine from my OBS and all. If that weren't the case, I would go on ahead and like throw the image up on screen. Okay, let's see, where are you? Ah, that looks good.
AC booster obtained.
Alright. Now, let's see if I can actually win this mission. It's going to be kind of embarrassing if this entire stream is just me failing. Alright. Although, if I'm just getting AC parts, wouldn't I be like failing upward at that point? Oh, drop! Come on. Come on. I think this is one of those instances where I really, really need a middleweight or a lightweight AC, because... Oh. I'm about to run out of my special toy. Alright, there it goes. There we go.
Second
Ooh,
wave
boy.
approaching. Aircraft and MTs. Total 4.
Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna fail this super hard because I've only got 2 rounds of Kurosawa. Alright. On the bright side, that means I'll be able to pay attention to chat again. Where'd he go? Alright.
Lock
Well, there
destroyed.
goes a lot. Okay.
Combat operations halted.
Alright. Okay. You do bring up a good point on buying Mortal Kombat X used. That's how I got Crysis 2. How I should get Crysis 3. I don't... Played a little bit of that. Looked really great, but EA, they're horrible. Let's see, where are we? And wow. Well, it still looks like Shinnok, but holy crap. Wow. That gentleman needs some sunlight. Okay. Cause that is some next level Dracula stuff. That's great. I never got much playtime with Shinnok in the older ones. can't remember, because I remember in the older ones he'd like take other people's movesets, but I can't remember if it was random or command input. Ooh boy. Castlevania 4, yeah. Since I beat Yoshi's Island, I'm probably gonna plow through a different game on my off time, and the one I started, which I don't know if I'll go through it yet, is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. It's on that. It's on the list of games on the Classic. And where are we? Okay, Secret Factory Recon will be the next mission. But Castlevania, Super Castlevania 4, I've never played that. Never really played any of those. It'd be worth a shot. Sooner or later, if it's on the Classic, it's getting played, unless it's golf, which they have a golf game on there. Alright. Secret Factory Recon. Okay. Oh, I hope this isn't one of the maze ones. No, I have not played any of the Godzilla fighting games. There's only one that I specifically remember a name to, and I can't remember which system it was on. I just remember at the time being curious about playing it because, you know, I never got to get into Godzilla. It's not that I never got into Godzilla, but the majority of my experience with Godzilla has been, well, A, Mystery Science Theater, and B, that 90s flick with Matthew Broderick and Jean Reno. Haven't even seen that new one that released a little while back with Bryan Cranston. Alright, you beaten this mission before? Okay. So sooner or later, I would like to go back and watch some of the older Godzilla movies, and even if I don't get very far into the franchise, the original Godzilla movie. Absolutely. Don't think I'll ever watch the original Gamera movie without it being Mystery Science Theater's take, but different giant monster there, different kaiju. Alright. Okay. Let's see, where were we? Secret Factory Recon. Southwest corner, destroy a box for a small missile part. WM-S60/4. Yeah. But yeah, kaiju have always interested me, but for some reason I never actually get around to watching them. I mean, it's like, closest stuff I've really watched in recent years is like Pacific Rim, and while it's cool and everything, it's like, you know, and it's supposed to be getting a sequel. Southwest corner. I'd really like to watch some of the classic ones, you know. Oh. Said there is a box in this corner. Whoa! Alright. Who's the jerk? Hey, where are you at? This is kind of unnerving that I'm dancing this close to the red line. Ugh. I'm getting so far away from my personal objective. Ugh. Thank you. I'm going to make sure I'm in the actual right corner. Alright. Southwest corner, out of area zone. See if I can spot it. from the air. Ooh. Yeah, this is kind of unnerving. It's like I know I'm supposed to be looking for a box. I've probably looked right over it twice. Once, twice, 3 times an AC. Heart. Oh boy. Now what's going to be even more infuriating is if the FAQ has it wrong. Because I'm not going to spend too much longer on this one. I'll just complete the mission and move on to another part. See if I can find the thing off screen. Oh, what the... Hello. Ooh. Oh, right. I didn't realize there was a mission timer. Probably would have helped if I'd actually looked at my screen. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I kinda messed up a bit. Okay, where are we?
Door system destroyed. Transmitting coordinates of entrance.
Okie
Have
dokie.
your position. Break in from there.
Oh boy. So I have to fight that wonderful uphill battle in Last Raven against a large number of opponents
Target operation cleared. System switched to
with
normal
Human
mode.
Plus. That's gonna be fun in Armored Core 3. I don't know how I'm gonna handle the arena opponents on AC3, because okay. Yeah, I seem to remember several of the arena opponents having Human Plus, especially the guy at the top, and I remember that being kind of a nightmare trying to beat him way back, because I think after a while I said F it and just kind of worked my way up to get a Human Plus myself, and I'd kind of like on screen, if I beat him, to beat him without Human Plus. Yeah. Because it's not like Game Shark cheating with me. It's not like I'd feel like a complete jerk for like leaning on infinite health or anything. But let's see, try a different mission. Let's see, not that one. Not that one. I know there's one. Okay, what time is it? Not that one. Okay, dual missile. Retake air cleaner. But yeah, I only really feel like a jerk for cheating when it's stuff that's like ridiculously game breaking. Infinite health, infinite ammo, level select. It's like if I have to use those kind of cheats to beat a game, then, you know, need to get good. But yeah, if it's like Human Plus where, well, you can stand up with the shoulder guns or things like that, it's not quite as rough. I can kind of live with that. Let's see, where was it? Okay. Retake air cleaner. Okay, just wanted to make sure I was Alright. Alright, here we go. And then after this, I'm going to try one more mission that I didn't complete, and then one final part. Okay. Should be a ceiling on the south end of the main chamber. You know what? This is a mission I already completed Oh no. Yeah, I remember this mission. I remember it almost putting me into overtime. I'm gonna get that part off screen. That just no. No. Um that was frustrating. Okay, let's see. Next. I think I'll go with another mission I hadn't beaten yet. And this is Stop Security MT. We have a mission for you regarding the old military facility where we previously sent a survey team. The survey of the first basement level is complete, but a passage thought to lead to the lower levels was found during the survey. However, just past it was an extremely powerful security MT that we could not defeat with our weapons. I think I remember reading this before, though. Oddly, it never comes out of the passage to attack us. It seems to be protecting something. Anyway, this facility still has many mysteries. Yeah, I know I've read this one. Oh, because I ran out of ammo on this mission. Okay, so yeah, I ran out of ammo on this one, and then for game reasons, it wouldn't let me play this one again. Alright. Is there a... Okay, just wanted to skim over the list again. There does not appear to be...
Main system engaging combat mode.
Oh.
Raven, there is a total of 3 control panels. Destroy all 3 as soon as you find them.
Hello. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember this one being a longer level, and I tried to complete it and failed because I ran out of ammo. So, I'm going to have to remember the terrestrial units to just blade them.
Gate does not move.
Okay.
Gate check. Gate unlocked.
Right.
High energy response found. Electromagnetic barrier.
Oh boy. Can't remember how to handle this mission either, though. That's the thing that's most frustrating. Knowing that I've been here before and not remembering crucial details. Okay. You know what? Okay. Well, that works. Okay, where are you at? Oh, come on. Oh, wrong weapon. Can't hit him. Great. What? Okay, so the only way to get through this is through these. Great. That's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the mission of the air cleaner not being particularly tough, but my horrible sense of direction it put me into overtime on this. I mean, it almost put me into overtime on this, and I ran out of ammo. That's why I remembered reading the thing. There is no hidden part on this mission. You are correct. I'm basically just doing this one because it's one that I didn't have a check mark by. Oh, get over here. They love getting behind you. Jerks. Oh well. If I fail this mission, then I'll just go on ahead to the next one. Because I know what my next mission is going to be. And it'll probably be the last mission of the day, but for a reason. Yeah. Alright. Okay. I have to resist the urge to shoot these guys because I want to save my bullets. Ah! Please stop being alive! Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, for like a couple of frames I just saw that one dude through the wall. I know there's like an actual technical reason for that on the PS1. Something to do with the way the system handles the depth of polygons that was actually technically inferior to Sega Saturn. And you can see it in a lot of games. Something to do with, I think they said it was called the Z buffer. And there's some issues in like Tekken 3 that are visible. Okay. Okay, where is it? Oh, man. Yeah, there's no way I'm completing this mission. I'm just taking hits. Like, hit after hit after hit. This is not the best build. I'm going to have to do something a little different when I fire up Phantasma. Which, truth be told, is actually back. I have it sitting on the shelf in front of me, and it will be next Saturday's game. Tomorrow I'm going to pick back up on Ninja Blade. And see if I can actually complete that mission. See if I'm actually awake and lucid enough to complete that mission. Ugh. Ah! You know what? You guys are eating my patience. Sit down. Oh, man. Kurosawa just makes everything... Oh.
It does not move.
Oh, boy. Right. What? Some of these ACs, they make me think of the kind of stuff you'd see in, like... They make me think Rob 64, I think, is the best way I'm trying to put it. Like, see this little guy right in front of me? It's like I would expect this to be like a... I don't know, like a Tyco or Galoob product. This isn't a complaint, you know, because I've made no short mention that I'm kind of a 90s kid at heart, and I like the designs. They're cool. Oh. Hush. Boom. Okay, let's see. How's that map? Okay.
Gate does not move.
Boop.
Gate check. Gate unlocked.
Okay, now. Can I kill these things with an energy blade? Okay, good. Oh, that's a promising sound. Oh. Now, I complained a little bit about labyrinths in prior streams, and while this one's got a bit of a labyrinth layout, I can't say I can't say I mind the actual design, the kind of clean room, the future clean room look this place kind of has. Alright. What? Oh boy. Really want a turn booster. Okay. Yeah, no worries about having to enter much stuff in a chat. I know how streaming goes. It's one of those great things you can do while you're doing something else. You know, a lot of people like to do homework, play other games, so absolutely no offense here. Oh, whoa! And besides, I should be talking more myself, because, I mean, it hasn't been the most eventful week in game news, which is where I get a little bit of my commentary, but yeah, the EA thing, I really wish I had done more of my homework beforehand, because the EA Visceral thing, I should know who Visceral are. I know the name of the company, and to not remember any of their games right offhand, it's just irritating to me, because I know I've played something of theirs. Oh, man. Yes, Ocarina of Time. Thank you for that one. I never really think too much about that one when I'm like looking back at retro games, which is weird because I play it through every like year or two. But you mentioned it being originally intended for the Nintendo 64 DD, the disk drive thing. Yeah, I remember reading some stuff in some of my brother's old game magazines. I don't know if it was EGM or Tips and Tricks or whatnot. But, yeah. I remember seeing some old screenshots and the colors were really weird in the shots. I think Link had red hair or something. But yeah, it's kind of too bad the thing wasn't officially released stateside. Oh wow, yes, actually completed this one.
System switched to normal mode.
But interestingly enough, there's a video by a YouTuber by the name Metal Jesus. I think his channel's like Metal Jesus Rocks, where he stumbled across a US production Nintendo disk drive. So it's like so close. Ah! It's like, I know there's benefits to cartridges, but, you know, it would have been kind of cool to see the 64 get the Sega CD treatment, but in a good way. Okay. Thanks again on that one. Yeah, bosses in Castlevania 4, you pick up an orb, and the game does a freeze frame. See, now I'm going to be thinking about that every time I beat a boss in Castlevania 4. Just go through the game, you know, strike a pose! Oh boy. That's great. That is super great. Kind of thinking of the Mega Man era boss victory music. Okay, I'm going ahead and save this mission because the last one, well, probably the last one that I'm going to do is for the Moonlight. And I figured since I'm not going to be playing this game anymore on stream, at least not for a while. I mean, I'm not going to do like a full playthrough or anything. I might do like a one-off in the future or something, just poking around. But since this is the last time I'm going to be playing this game on stream, I wanted to go out. I don't know why I wanted to go out with the Moonlight specifically, but I've already beaten this mission. Oh, no, I can do the synopsis. Okay. Mission from Chrome. Great news! We have determined the whereabouts of the leader of the terrorist group, Struggle. I know in context of the game this all makes sense, but it just seems kind of weird to hear the words "great news" before "we found a terrorist leader." I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. He is in the ruins of Vela in the eastern Dragna region. This is the venue for secret meetings with his sponsor, Murakumo. Your mission? Destroy the enemy leader's AC. Ooh, boy. Well, packed a good weapon for it. And thanks again on the tip getting the Karasawa there. Yeah. Okay. Up until now, many plans have been foiled by that one man. I loathe to admit it, but his skills are unmistakably well honed. Nearly all reference material about the ruins was lost during the Great Destruction, so its internal structure is unknown. There may be traps, but you'll be okay in an AC. This is the chance of a lifetime. Do not fail us. Be sure to get him. Oh boy. This is a sign of... would be the sign of a very bad or a very good game that you actually tense up a bit at boss battles. And this is not a very bad game. To me, this game has really accomplished its mission. And yes, I'm totally calling an AC battle a boss battle. Okay. A room where you have to jump through the ceiling. A little further in. Long corridor with fireballs coming from behind you. Okay. Jumping through the ceiling is the next part to look at. Okay. What am I looking for? Giant robot in ancient ruins, looking for a simple exit, simple exit. Much like this ground hole. Oh god. I still haven't found what I'm looking for it's stuck in my head. Disturbed did a cover of it, which seemed really weird. Ah! Okay. Okay, what in the... I should be saving that for the enemy AC. Okay. Ooh, that's... Okay. Oh boy. Okay, well that makes that simple. Okay. Ooh. More abridged series. Okay. I really do need to look up more abridged series because the only ones that I've really seen much of are, of course, Dragon Ball Z abridged and Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I saw a bit. I went through part of Team 4-Star member HBI2K's Berserk abridged and haven't completed or gone back to it yet, but it was interesting. Ooh boy. Okay. Oh, whoa, no. Back up. Let's see. Okay. Trying to keep an eye out for those things on the walls. Proximity mines. Oh, those are fun in GoldenEye. You stop. Cut it out. Okay. Now, where's your buddy? Okay. And there's one more in this room. Okay, come on. Oh, Human Plus would be so useful in this. Ugh. Burning through chain gun ammo. Maybe I should have switched to the grenade launcher thing. Okay. Is this the part where I'm supposed to go up through the roof? Because it's not looking like it. Okay. Check that map. Or... this might just be a dead end. Okay. Oh yeah, and you issue a correction on Onimusha 2's title. I can't remember where I got Genma Onimusha was the sequel. But, yeah, Samurai's Destiny. I don't remember if that was actually a separate game or some old promotional material I read. But I have to admit, I haven't really kept enough track of that series. I believe I've said that, but I gotta restate that one. I really need to... Whoa, jump! I really need to look back into that series. Whoa! Up! Okay. Whoa! Oh boy, that was not a small hit. Okay, and... Okay, what in the world? You, sit down! Okay. The ceiling further in. Okay. Oh boy. Oh. I still have the strange feeling I'm going in the wrong direction. Okay. Okay, so you're drawing the RX-782. I'm recognizing that number. Okay. I might have gone a bit too far. Oh, no, here we go, here we go. I'm going in the right direction. Alright. Okay. Yeah, and that's something I've been meaning to pick up soon, is... because I can't draw for crap. And there's a book that I was introduced to in high school that I've been meaning to pick up by an author, I think her name was Betty Edwards, Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain. So, whenever I see someone with artistic talent, I'm admittedly a tad jealous. So that's a good idea. Drawing... that's AC parts? Okay. Where was I? Oh. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, whoa. Ah! Okay, whoa, crap. As bad as my accuracy is with this, at least I don't have the tank treads this time to worsen it. Okay. Around. Ooh. Now that was jumping through the ceiling. Fireballs from behind. Okay. Now, fireballs from behind? Where are we at? Oh, what the... Okay. Now I'm looking for a mine that's supposed to destroy the floor when it blows up. Alright. Uh-oh. And I just screwed up, didn't I? Whoop! I feel like I wish I could save here. Yeah. But drawing on the right side of the brain is... It was a very interesting book when I was I didn't get to read through all of it, but the way I was introduced to it was an exercise. It's probably a famous exercise. I don't really know too much about how the book is used in teaching, but the idea is to get people to just turn off the part of their brain that says, oh, this is a hand, this is a set of glasses, and that's the moonlight. And the idea is to get people to turn that part of their brain off when drawing by, instead of drawing the thing like right side up, drawing the image like upside down. There's a Picasso sketch they show you, and you turn it upside down, just like draw parts of it. I think is what we did in the class. So I really want that book because, you know, that was a confidence boosting exercise. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so if you can keep practicing drawing like Armored Cores, Mecha, and there are some pretty good books just like on Mecha in general. I saw like part of one once. Whoa, crap! Do not want to lose all my vertical progress. Yeah, then more power to you though on drawing that, because there are so many parts to Mecha I just can't even wrap my head around. Come on. Okay. Something to land on. Oh. Whew, boy. Oh. Well, now I gotta find out how to get out of this pit. Oh, there we go. I have to eat a little damage, I think. Oh, what the? Whoop! Up! Up! Okay, let me sidestep somewhere. Ugh. Oh, wow. And don't want him to get too close, because I can get hurt by my own hits in that thing. Okay. Well, I've got the moonlight. I just really want to complete this mission. Okay, I thought I recognized that number, RX-78-2. See, that shows me I really do need to get back to Gundam, because I've only ever watched Gundam Wing. I've never watched any of the other Gundam series. I've seen bits and pieces of G, the first couple episodes of Iron-Blooded Orphans, and I kind of wanted to get back, go back to the start on that one as well, because that's kind of my thing. I like to start things from like the early days. Oh. I can't die now. Come too far. Ah. Okay. You stop being alive now. And I have to say, watching Iron-Blooded Orphans, I was actually pretty impressed with what I saw of it, but can't really hold up the entire the rest of the franchise, because so many of them, I know a lot of them share a universe, but I don't really know how well each one stacks up to the others. Okay, where? Oh, I don't know what that was down below, but that sounds a lot like an armored core. Oh, what the? Okay. Well, I'm not like totally terrified of the AC, considering what that AC battle mission did. What the? Huh? What? Okay, what was that? Okay. Okay, so they're there are 2 chambers in here, and I just probably sort of trapped myself in this one. Alright. Oh, I was hoping that was like one larger chamber below. Okay, down. Now let's see, he doesn't just like destroy me right at the gate. That'd just be embarrassing if I could get a shot off on this guy, who is right on top of me. Ah.
Target of operation cleared. System
Okay,
switched to
they
normal
like being
mode.
right on top of you. That is nerve-wracking when they're just like standing on you. Okay. Oh. It's nice to know that the ACs in a lot of these missions have armor points that aren't just like ridiculously high. Because that's kind of a worry with me in video games in general, is like they just throw a boss at you with like super high health or armor. Okay, Struggle's Demise, the last mail that I get to read in this game until I go back and mop up the remaining missions and parts. Good work! That took a whole page for them, apparently. Take out the leader of a terrorist group, and they run around like a chicken with its head cut off. Unless they're Hydra. Hopefully this'll shut up those Murakumo scum, too. We can't keep fighting forever. This world needs a powerful leader. One whose presence can lead and control all of humanity, and the sooner, the better. Okay, so... Yes, I did find the moonlight. I did... Sorry about the low fanfare on that one. Wow. But yeah, it's down that long drop after the fireballs flying behind me. And it was just on a little altar in there. Yeah, I found the moonlight, and let's see. Garage. As a matter of fact, when I move my data, I'm gonna see if it'll equip automatically. Yep, right there it is. Oh man. I don't know why, that just looks really cool to me. The signature blade of both Armored Core and From Software, Moonlight. So, it's 5:09. I guess that about wraps it up then. So, this has been Armored Core. The original 1997 release. I might come back to this on a stream at some point in the future. If I ever do an additional stream day or streaming day, then this will probably go up on my list, because sooner or later, I'm going to have to stream more than 2 days a week. But, yeah. This has just been fun all around. Even the times when I'm sitting here struggling with labyrinths. Oh, yeah. Brother of Turn, yes. Armored Core soundtrack. I do have to say I love these games' soundtracks. The one that sticks with me is when I get to Armored Core 3, the music in the opening cinematic for that game. I think of that song and I cannot stop humming it for the rest of the day. Ooh boy. Well, I was thinking of playing Ninja Blade, and I so had my heart set on those quick time events. I know they're so fun. You know... You know what? Yeah, I think I might just fish that out for tomorrow's stream. Yeah, so Armored Core is your favorite PS1 game. I honestly don't know what mine is. It's probably Final Fantasy IX. And due to the length of any JRPG, I will probably only ever play through those if I am streaming 3 or more days a week. So I'll probably not play FF9 on stream for a long time. I don't know how things will shake out, but I have no plans to play through it. But this has been a great game. It's a solid third-person shooter. Wow. There's a first-person mode in later games, but not this one. But this has been fun. You know, hunting down some of the parts with a guide, without a guide, and oh man. But yeah, so I'm sitting here kind of rambling in overtime. Yeah, to wrap up though, to be fair, this has been Armored Core 1. I will be back Saturday next week with Armored Core Project Phantasma. And tomorrow I'm going to take a break from Ninja Blade and give Devil May Cry a shot. I kind of want to do a full playthrough of it at some time, but don't know if I'll start that tomorrow. I might alternate Devil May Cry and Ninja Blade because I really don't want to leave Ninja Blade unfinished because there's a lot that seems kind of fun to me, but it is a bit draggy. So I might give it one more shot. But not tomorrow, because tomorrow is Devil May Cry. I just want to see that flying motorcycle in the intro. The unintentionally flying motorcycle. But anyway, I've got some things to wrap up here at home, so I will let this Armored Core spin off into the sunset, and those of you there watching, thank you for showing up for my little thing, and this will be going up on the archive during the week, probably a little earlier than Thursday. I've got to schedule a day for that, where I do that regularly. And I will see you guys when I see you. Ooh, dropped frames. Huh, bummer. I gotta work on my streaming setup. But yeah, I'll see you later.